Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and hope you're lucky enough indeed to be donut to. Welcome back to the channel. Talking about the Gsor, the Nessie, the Wallet Warriors Dream Tank. This is the GSOR, the tank, like the Bushka. It's it's a hell of a tank. It's an interesting tank. It's not a tank that I recommend for everyone. That's for damn sure. It's a challenging drive. And I'm going to show you some of the things it does really well. I'm going to talk about what they are. And I'm also going to show you my loadout, my setup for it. And I'm going to talk about some of the things that it doesn't really excel at. Now, it is a heavy tank. First and foremost, it doesn't excel at being a heavy tank. What it excels at is DPMing the shit out of people, because you have 3,390 DPM in this when you're running like protective fuel and your big rations kit. You can get that up over 3,400, but it's not really worth it. I like to run a little more balanced than that. And I also don't run the calibrated shells. I tried about 10 games with the calibrated shells. Oh, hello. Hello, Bushka, tell us.
Combat power, we're going DPM.
Yeah, it's true.
So we're nearly
what I was about to say.
DPM, and then supercharger and refined gun. Over here, it's all simple. And on the right side, we're going for more acceleration. So we're really leaning into what it's good for, and longer consumable reload.
What a wonderful, well said, sir. Well said. The reason I'm leaning into what it's good for is because, well, it's already got 53 degrees of traverse with that consumable setup. That's a lot for a heavy tank. And it gets to 40 kilometers an hour, and it does it very quickly for a heavy tank too. It feels a lot like the early FV4202, where you would get to a very nice 40 kilometers an hour before just about anyone, but then you just over rev right at the point at 40 kilometers an hour. It's a nightmare for mediums and lights to deal with. Look at how agile I am. This WZ is really not, look how quick we just pull away, duck back forward. And then this is the killer. Oh, hello. Welcome to me shooting you from there, because I've got 12 degrees of gun depression. I've got as much DPM as that guy. I've got 2,400 hit points. I've got better armor, and I've got 12 degrees of gun depression. And this is like a spot like this, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's like an elephant dipping its trunk down in the water hole. Hello, guys. How you doing? What's that shot? Look at that shot. What a ludicrous shot. Now, your damage is obviously, it's small doses. 320 average alpha for your AP rounds. 280 for your heat. Now, 270, sorry. But you do have a 400 damage Hesh round. It's the L7A1 gun that you get, the heat L7A1 that you get on the FV4202, but with more DPM. I don't know why either. The problem you're going to have here is that you'll note I'm not going anywhere near the stomping grounds of the heavies. And sometimes if you don't go to the heavy track, the people that go there don't manage very well. Look at this gun depression. Absolutely ludicrous. So many shots. Shots for days. But you've got to spend a lot of time on target. And that means that you've got to find spots around the map that are kind of close to the heavy lines or close to the medium lines where you can kind of seagull and just pick up a few chips here and a few chips there, like the might. And then you'll really start to see the tank shining. It's incredibly agile. Very, very quick to accelerate for a tier 10 heavy, even when you're climbing little hills like this. But again, you're not going to win the long-term foot race because it's 40 kilometers an hour top speed. The armor's another interesting one. Look, it's not amazing, the armor profile. Thank God. If the armor profile was good, like honest to God, if this had a really strong turret, it would be so broken. It would be so incredibly broken. Baiting a little shot out there from the Gsor. Not sure if the TVP's still there. Put one in, I turn around, the TVP's gone. What a waste of time. You've got about 250 millimeters of plating either side of the gun, right? but you do have a little bit of spaced armor over that. It's not enough to stop anyone. There are so many tanks at tier 10 that can pen over 250 to 280 millimeters with AP, and they're big boppers, fair enough. But all your heavies are going to get, with heat and APCR and such, they're going to be able to hit you. The gun handling is outstanding. See this? 0.273 dispersion is what I run with in that loadout. That's pretty amazing. And a 5.6 second reload, it means that you're going to have to spend a lot of time on target. It really does. And you'll see here, I keep taking it to ridges. Ridges and places where I can work the gun over the top and maximize my armor profile. Because obviously... Oh, hello, Bushka's here again. I forgot that I had head cam on this. You're taking little snaps like this all the time. Trying the hesh, no, that's all fine. 100 millimeters of hesh, it means you're occasionally... And here we go. We are on the flank, and we get to eat. Oh, nothing like a 500 max roll. Thank you very much. Thank you, mother the rabbits. Followed up by another big 400
for a tank that has 320 average alpha.
Yeah, sure is. This is heavy DPM right here, and it is big time going in. When you go, I've made the mistake. I tried to see if I could just play with this tank's agility on the front line. I am not good enough to do it. IS-7s, Type 71s, Kranwagens, Concepts, Mouses, they all just go straight through your plating, mate. It's either side of the gun is so pennable, and your upper glacis is about 250. It's like, that's nice if you're brawling and dogfighting 1v1 versus a tier 10 medium. It's not enough when you're trying to fight a Kranwagen face to face or an M6Yo. You're going to get penned. The upside of that is that your DPM is delivered in very small bites. That means that it's a low risk DPM tank. You're not trying to spill it all on one 600 alpha hit like a TD or something. You are constantly in the game. That's very, very important when you're on a flank because there will be lots of targets. You will miss some of these shots. Tanks are moving backwards and forwards. You're quite often at range. And look, a lot of people, this won't be the playstyle you want. And I know it's incredibly hard to get this tank. I opened 150 crates overall to get this tank. Now, 100 of those were the CC program crates, and that's nice. But I got a lot of other tanks along with it. I also got Caro, a Strev K, F3, the Chinese T10 Heavy, a 114 Chinese T10 Heavy, a VK90 OP, PZ50T. Like, there's a lot of ancillary benefits to having this tank, to going for it. And I also ended up with about 300,000 gold. But it's incredibly hard to get. And you can tell that because I'm getting masteries in a tier 10 heavy for 3.5k games. That's not something that's usual, right? It's not something that's usual at all.
Maybe one more.
No, maybe one more. Thank you.
Jesus.
I'll show you one more game in it and we'll keep talking.
It's certainly the way to use it.
It is Bushka. That's the way to use it.
I like this loadout a lot more.
Yes, this is when I changed
I'll show it
from
to you now,
calibrated.
The way I'm running it.
You've already shown it to us, mate. Congratulations. Everyone loved it. This is what I love about it. You can see how quick it is to relocate. And the gun handling, like I think it's 2.9 seconds for your gun handling, your aim time and such, when you have all your aim time and stuff buffed. And I just figured I didn't need that. So I put all my gun handling stats on the right-hand side, the combat power side, apart from the, obviously the... Ooh. And what that did was it gave me about a 3.6 second aim time, right? And that's fine. That's absolutely fine for a tier 10 heavy. The reticle is so small. You're running around at 0.273 dispersion already. It's such a good return on the investment. I wanted to include this game because this is such a weird game. Is this on North America? I can't remember. I can't really see the ping from here down in the bottom left. I think it might be because everyone's crazy. Yeah, he's got Spall on it. Good on him. We're going to have a crack at the grill here. And there's a rhinoceronte over there. So we're losing here quite badly. So I know we've got to go over here and get A. You can see I'm trying to hide for the rhinoceronte. And we're just putting all of our DPM into the bucket. There's the rhino. We've got to get to A there. Just waiting for him to go behind. I'm going to try and dart across. Going to hit him in the date if he reverses out. He is. Not reverses. He turned around. Good on him. Trying to see if someone else can hurt him. That's nice. And we're actually going to use the agility of this tank to really put some hard times into the rhino. You'll see he's trying to get around. We're very, very quick. He's blown his gun there. Back we go. Yeah, I know he's got a real quick reload the old rhino. Back into him again. And we're just basically firing on the reload and making the rhino constantly work to use his lower DPM. So we've really pushed hard, and then this weird thing happens where we're about to lose. I've got to get into A and cap A. We've got 4 tanks in spawn. None of them are paying any attention. None of them are moving to help at all. And I'm like, the E100 is coming to get me, but no, the E100 is actually coming for someone else. There is, I think he's got a vendetta. He has something against one of our team members because he is so desperate to get up there and shoot the bloke. I think it's in the 183. He's just like ignoring me. Like he's just ignored me the whole way. Look at the health. He's gonna do it too. He's gonna clear this guy. And there we go. We lost. No one got out of spawn. No one went and capped anything. That's Blitz. GSOR, just an absolute monster of a tank. The highs are very, very high. The lows are extraordinarily low. It's a challenging drive. If you are not a top tier tanker, it might even be too much for you to handle. But it's pretty and it goes boom. Thanks for watching.